All right, the quarter two and unit two article of the weeks are going to ask us to compare two different sources. So what I want you to do is pick a topic for the week where you can compare two different news agency outlets. And I want them to be news agency outlets this quarter, not random things. You can get them off Twitter, but you need to go to the actual article to get it. So not a Twitter post, not an Instagram post, not from your Snapchat news feed. Go to the actual websites. You can go to allsides.com, which will already give you a left, right, center article for each, or you can go to any two news agencies you want. And you need to pick two different agencies to show bias, or two different organizations that may or may not have a bias on this particular idea, but you have to have two articles on the same topic from two different people. Then you're going to come here to this, and you're going to I use this chart to help you determine where do they sit. And you can see from the video that we looked at about this chart that it kind of groups them into areas of, kind of where they should be. So you've got mixed reliability kind of through here. You've got up here at the top in the green are all things that are relatively trustworthy. You can see that they've got a bend to the right and a bend to the left, but they are most reliable most of the time. So you can use this chart to kind of help you. You're going to get a lot more bias out here and a lot more slant to what they're saying without, on either one of these sides, without, really focusing on just the facts of the news. They're going to add a lot more opinion in there. So what you're going to do is put for each article, you've got two: title, author, source, the date of the article, and the link to the article, just like before. Summarize it just like you have been for both sides. Tell me where it is. And what I mean is I want these: green, yellow, orange, red. Green, most reliable, right? Yellow, mixed reliability. So I want you to say both. What it is. And then I also want to know, is it left, right? So skews left, hyperpartisan, most extreme left; skews right, hyperpartisan right, and most extreme right. So that's what I want you to tell me. I want both this designation at the top and this side designation over here. So that's what I want you to locate here in this location. The bias is where you're going to be looking at the words in the text that will let you know just by reading it that it's going to slant in that direction. So what are the things that make it seem more left-leaning or right-leaning than the others? If you choose two articles from that green area, you may not notice as much, and that's okay, but I want you to look and be very critical of it. What connections can you make? You can make connections between the articles. You can make connections to other things you've been reading. You can make connections to other events that have happened in the world. So these are connections for you to kind of make outside of. And then these are questions and curiosities that you have. So maybe if they both are contradicting each other, maybe that raises some kind of question or curiosity about what's reliable or who to trust or what to do. These questions or curiosity could be driving you to your next article. And that's what I want you to think about, especially if you're planning on using this for your project at the end of this quarter for your summative. If you're going to use this, then okay, what questions do you have? And this should be kind of like your next search for your next article. So if there's something that's a discrepancy here between these two articles, then that should come up in your question. And then your next search should be to go search down the answer to that question. So you're going to use these articles to build off of each other and to kind of build some research for you on your particular topic. And so that is what we are going to be doing with this week. So Unit 2, quarter 2, your articles of the week are also going to, if you decide to, you can use them as your research for the paper for this end of the semester. If you don't decide to, then you're going to still have to do that research, but you're going to do articles of the week in addition to the research for that paper. So that is why I'm suggesting that maybe you pick a topic that you could write about in your paper. So that is what I have for you on this one. If you have any questions, please reach out.